Hi, my name is Daniel Levis. I write sales copy for some of America's biggest and most successful direct marketers, and I've also trained hundreds of home-based entrepreneurs to write more productive promotional materials to sell their products and services online. I'm also the creator of the 5R web conversion system, which offers a step-by-step plan for creating web pages that sell. And one of the biggest questions I get all of the time is, how can I come up with a killer headline for my web page that stops prospective buyers in their tracks, practically forcing them to read my sales copy? And this is a really great question, because if your headline fails to stop people and get them to read your web page, nobody's going to buy. To write great headlines, the first thing you have to understand is that people only do things for two reasons: to relieve pain and to obtain pleasure. And I don't just mean physical pain and pleasure. I'm talking about emotional pain and pleasure as well. People will read your web page in the interest of relieving themselves of fear, insecurity, guilt, and other negative emotions just as readily as they will to relieve themselves of a toothache. And in just the same way, excitement, joy, pride, vengeance, and other pleasurable feelings are just as motivating as physical pleasures. The second thing you have to understand is that there are proven formulas for writing great headlines that allow you to express the promise of pain relieved and pleasure obtained effectively. And in the next 3 minutes, I'm going to give you 9 of them that you can put to work in your marketing. Now, for the sake of this lesson, we're going to be working with a fictitious product that helps people to build up their immune system and ward off the flu. But realize these formulas apply to anything, and you can pause the video as often as you like, and you can work with whatever product or service you happen to be selling. The how-to headline: how to relieve a felt pain or obtain a desired pleasure, guaranteed. How to avoid the flu this year, guaranteed. For the answer, they have to keep reading. The how headline: how somebody unlikely to have avoided the felt pain or obtained the desired pleasure did so, in spite of drawback or limitation. How this 57-year-old nurse works with coughing, wheezing, sneezing people all day long and never gets sick, not even during flu season. The implication is that if they did it, you can too. And people are going to read on to discover the story. The why headline: why something that's relevant to the felt pain or desired pleasure that goes against accepted wisdom is true. Why flu shots are a bad idea for most people. Controversial opinions draw people's attention. To discover the reasoning behind the contrarian statement, they have to keep reading. The what headline: what to do or what not to do if you don't want the felt pain. What never to eat during flu season. To discover the answer, they have to keep reading. The where headline: where to watch out for what you're afraid of and how to avoid becoming a victim. Where flu germs cluster and how to avoid them. The question headline: now, some copywriters will tell you never to ask a question in a headline, and that is bunk. Questions can work great. Ask a question that's relevant to a felt pain or desired pleasure, but that is impossible to answer without reading further. Example: are these common flu medicines safe for your family? Which flu medicines? Am I using any of them? They'll read on for the answer, and that's exactly what you want. The numbered headline: X things, ways, secrets, tips, strategies, techniques, keys, etc. for eliminating a felt pain or obtaining a desired pleasure. 3 delicious veggies that boost your immune system and keep the flu bug away. The one and only headline: the fastest, safest, easiest, most economical, best, insert the most appropriate superlative that fits whatever you're selling, way to avoid a felt pain or obtain a desired pleasure. The easiest way to stay flu-free this winter. And finally, the irony headline: authority figure says, do this weird-sounding thing and you can avoid a felt pain or obtain a desired pleasure. ear, nose, and throat doctor says, leave your hat and mitts at home and you will never catch the flu. And people will read on because they'll want to know, how on earth can this be true? So there you have it, 9 proven formulas for creating powerful selling headlines. There's more to headlines, of course. And there's more to creating web pages that sell than great headlines. To give you more of the story, I've created a special 34-minute all-meat video that gives you a very satisfying overview of my complete 5-step system for creating order-pulling web pages. Just visit www.daniellevis.com/free training and request your free copy. I promise you'll love it.